The Components of Fitness Part 2. The components of fitness are very important because they are things that we use to tell us whether an activity we are doing is healthy for us or not. In order for our activity to be considered physically healthy or fitness, it must include at least one of these components. There are 5 components of fitness. We talk about 4 of them because 2 of the components are kind of similar and may be hard for some friends to understand. Last week we talked about 2 components of fitness. Last week we talked about muscular strength and cardio. Cardio are activities involving running and making our heart stronger, and muscular strength are activities that make our muscles stronger. This week we are going to talk about the other 2. The components of fitness are also used by many PE teachers, coaches, and athletes to measure how in shape and how physically fit people are as well. Flexibility. This is the 3rd component of fitness. Flexibility is when we are able to fully use our muscles and joints. Being flexible or having great flexibility means you can move around really well and stretch your muscles so you can move all around easier. The best way to work on your flexibility is by stretching your muscles. If we don't stretch our muscles, then our muscles can get really tight and we won't be able to move very well. Having stretching muscles makes them stronger and makes it so we don't get hurt as easily. So some of our friends might do different sports or activities after school or outside of their house, and a lot of times you work on your stretching so your muscles can be stretchier and you can move around better and won't get hurt doing the different activities that you are doing. Do you work on your flexibility at home or outside of school? People who play sports stretch their muscles so they can get stronger, so they can move better, and so they don't get hurt. Yoga is a fun way to work on your flexibility. We do Cosmic Kids yoga at school. So if we look over here, we see a picture of people stretching. They're stretching their muscles. This is a picture of Cosmic Kids yoga, which is done on YouTube and is a fun way to work on your flexibility. It's important to stretch your muscles carefully and not to stretch them too much or too far or you can get hurt. So we want to make sure we're stretching our muscles, but if we do it too fast or too hard or for too long, we can end up actually hurting our muscles. So we want to make sure when we're stretching our muscles, we're doing it carefully so we work on our flexibility. The 4th component of fitness is called body composition. Body composition is a scientific and fancy word for saying healthy weight. We want to make sure we stay at a healthy weight so our muscles and body can work correctly and so we don't get sick. Everyone is born differently. We come in different shapes and sizes. One way to check our weight is by stepping on a scale. So we have pictures over here. You can step on the scale. It shows how much you weigh. Or we have this as well where it can measure your height and weight on another scale. We all have different healthy weights. What may be a healthy weight for someone may be different for you. So if you have a different weight than someone else, that doesn't mean that they may not be healthy. It's that they are a different size than you and they have a different healthy weight. It's important to listen to our doctors when we get a checkup. They can tell us if we are a healthy weight and how we can do it if we are not. So if we go to the doctor and the doctor says we are not a healthy weight, that means that we might need to exercise some more and eat some more healthy food so that we can stay at a healthy weight and our muscles and bodies stay healthy and we don't get sick. What are some things we can do to make sure we stay a healthy body composition and keep a healthy weight? So best thing we can do is make sure we eat healthy foods. So you see a picture over here. Healthy foods give us the energy we need and the vitamins and minerals for our muscles, and they don't put any bad things like sugar in our body. Not to eat too many sweets or junk food. So when we eat sweets or junk food, they don't really have any of the healthy vitamins or minerals our bodies need, and it's just eating food that just tastes nice and it doesn't really give us any kind of nutritional benefit. So we want to make sure we don't eat too many of them because they don't really help our body out. We want to make sure we exercise every day. All the fun activities that you do for PE will help with your body composition. So all the exercise that you might do online, or I see some friends in their physical activity logs go for bike rides, walks, they do different kinds of martial arts or play soccer or basketball. Those are all things that are going to help us stay at a healthy weight. I have a picture over here of friends last year at school playing soccer. When we play soccer, we help keep a healthy body composition because they're exercising and playing soccer. Make sure we get enough sleep each night. So we want to make sure we sleep enough each night so our muscles are rested and stay healthy. And we want to make sure we follow our doctor's directions when we go to our checkup. The doctor will tell us how our health is and if we need to do anything to make sure we can stay healthier. So the doctor might tell us to make sure we exercise a little bit more or eat some more fruits and vegetables if we are making sure if we are not getting to stay at a healthy weight. So to review, flexibility is working on our stretching our muscles so we can move around better and so our muscles don't get hurt or too stiff. We want to make sure we work on our flexibility and we're doing it safely. If we're doing it too fast or too much, we can end up hurting our muscles. Yoga is a fun way to work on our flexibility. So we want to make sure our muscles are nice and strong and stretchy because if they aren't, they can get stiff and then we can't move around very well. The second one we talked about today and the fourth component of fitness is body composition, which is a scientific and fancy way to say healthy weight. We want to make sure we stay at a healthy weight so we don't get sick and so all of our muscles and body parts can work correctly and we stay healthy. Ways we can have a healthy body composition is by making sure we exercise every day, eat healthy foods every day, and get a good night's rest and listen to our doctor. So we have pictures over here, friends playing at PE, and they are exercising so that their bodies can stay at a healthy body composition and make sure we stay at a safe weight.